What's up, Virgo? How are you all doing? It's time to go ahead and knock out your main monthly reading for August 2025. August main monthly for Virgo. So, for those of you who want to find out how to schedule a personal reading, the information is in the description of this video. Or you could just go straight to my website, tarotwithrich.com. But the link is right down there in the description. Also, the course for the month of August is Manifesting Financial Abundance. Currently the most valuable course that I have in my whole school. It has nothing to do with money. There's a special little Easter egg in that course. The science and quantum physics behind how the manifestation process works. Once you learn that, it'll make you look at the whole thing completely different. The link for that is in the description. September 1st, it goes bye-bye. All right. Let's see what's happening in August between Virgo and the person that you're interested in. Singles. Single Virgos. Mm-hmm. Oh, what's that? Uh-oh. Magician reversed. I don't like that energy. All right. Uh-oh. Death card. Why the death card? Well, we got the Moon card and the Lovers card right here. Some of you are interested in the Pisces. I also have Gemini and Scorpio. But it just kind of feels like whoever this is you're dealing with, I don't know if they're keeping secrets or it just really feels like there's so much more going on deep down. And it's driving you nuts. You know in your mind there's more than what meets the eye here. But it seems like they're just absolutely fucking refusing to let you in on that. They're completely refusing to let you in altogether. So the connection between the two of you is starting to get weaker. We got that Lovers card in the heart of the spread, though. You know what this almost feels like? I feel like a love offer is going to be made, but it looks like it's happening when it's too late. I think it's happening when it's too late. Because I'm thinking a love offer from somewhere else, or just another love interest from somewhere else is going to catch your eye. And then by the time this person tries to make a love offer, it's too damn late. And that's what this looks like. I mean, that happens, push-pull, that happens energetically all the time. You know? Even the most spiritually asleep people on the planet, they still pick up on energy. They just don't realize they're doing it. You know? When you're locked on to somebody energetically, they can feel that, whether they realize it or not. And once you release that, they feel that, whether they realize it or not. I hear people say it in readings all the time. Actually, I had a client on a Zoom call a few days ago who said, every time I go to let this person go, they hit me up. Do they feel me moving on? I said, yes, absolutely. 100%. 100%. Once somebody feels you release them energetically, they can feel that. They absolutely feel that. But you got to be careful, because then it turns into a game of push-pull. You know, because if you put your energy back on them, then it pushes them away. You don't want to get caught in that back and forth cycle. Let's see how this person feels about you at the deepest level. What their true energies and intentions are. What are their intentions at the deepest level? What do they really want with you How do they really see you? How do they really feel about you? All that good shit. Four of Swords. Hang on. That sounds like somebody just wants to take a break from dating altogether. Let's get two more shuffles. 1 and 2. Ten of Swords reverse. Yeah, I feel like this person just wants to take a break from dating. They just want to take a break from dating, if anything. But see, here's the thing, though. I think what it is, yeah. Okay, so is there more than what meets the eye? Yes. But what is it? I think what it is this person is seriously playing off how damaged they are. You know, this kind of seems like the type of person that doesn't want to appear vulnerable. They don't want to appear weak. So their whole world is crumbling beneath their feet, and they're doing everything they can to try to play it off and pretend that it's not. And you feel that shit. But, you know, if they do a good enough job at playing it off, then you might not be able to put a finger on exactly what it is that you're feeling. You know, you can feel the energy, you just can't see the evidence to support it. So that can create one hell of an emotional and psychological conundrum with a person when this person's actually fucked up on the inside, dude. Like, they got a lot of shit going on. But they play it off. They're playing it off. Trying to pretend they don't care. Pretend that they got it all together. And pretend that they doo-doo don't stink and they don't give a shit about nothing. That's bullshit. Yeah, I heard that moon card again, man. So, yeah, okay. No, I don't think they're trying to play games with you. I mean, are they playing a game? Yes, but is it coming from a place of, like, malice? No. It's not coming from a place of them, like, trying to manipulate you or play games with you or nothing like that. It's still a game. I mean, they're still playing games, but it ain't nothing like that. But, see, here's the thing, though. Here's the important part. So, now that you know that, does that fix anything? That don't fix nothing. That doesn't mean that they're going to let their guard down and let you in. Just because you know that now they do have good intentions. They're not hiding anything like malevolent. They're not playing any games. Does that change anything? Yeah, don't change that. Okay. Well, we kind of got the outcome in the first spread, so let's see what advice we have. What's the advice? What's the advice for Virgo? King of Wands. Ain't much you can do with that, dude. 5 of Pentacles reversed. I mean, I'm not gonna say just throw your hands in the air and give up like that, but really all you can do is try to have like a heart-to-heart with this person. At least let them know, you know what, you can talk to me about anything. It's okay. Needing to heal from something or having some issues you're dealing with, it's okay. I'm not going to look at you any differently. It doesn't make you weak. It doesn't make you a bad person, you know. But usually, it doesn't matter what you tell somebody like that. You know, when you got somebody that has a fragile ass ego, it usually stems back to childhood. Usually, especially if it's a man. You know, it could be anybody, but you know, usually that shit stems back to childhood. They were like made fun of, or maybe they were bullied or something like that, you know, and their feelings and their emotions were used against them. Maybe, I don't know if they lived in an abusive household or they were bullied at school and their feelings were used against them and their weaknesses were used against them. And then when somebody carries that into their adulthood, oh, they ain't gonna let their guard down. They ain't gonna let their guard down. But at least try. At least let it be known that, hey, it's okay. If you're dealing with some shit, it's cool. You can talk to me. It's all good. If they choose not to, then okay, whatever. A new love offer comes in, then fuck it, you had your chance. Let's see what's due to come in next for the singles. What's due to come in next for the single Virgos universe? What's due to come in next for the single Virgos? Oh, karmic contract. Okay. All right. Okay. So this is kind of interesting. Well, I mean, the next person that you connect with, first of all, I think one of the first things that you're going to notice is an unusually strong feeling of what I like to call soul recognition. Okay. Take this with you on your journey. Whenever you feel that feeling, like you met somebody before that you've never met, or you've known somebody your whole life, I call that soul recognition. Do you know what that actually is when you feel that feeling? It's triggering a pre-birth memory. That's what that is. Deja vu, same thing. These are pre-birth memories. You're remembering what you planned before you got here. It's not unusual. And it's not necessary. It doesn't, see, some people think that when they feel that feeling, that makes this connection or this situation more important. No, it doesn't. You planned your whole fucking life before you got in here. You planned the whole goddamn thing. Just because you happen to remember one thing that you planned doesn't make that more important than something else. So it's not weird, it's not unusual, and it doesn't mean that this is more important than anything else that you've ever done in your life, okay? But I do think that this will trigger a substantial pre-birth memory because I think you all have been trying to do this for multiple fucking lifetimes. That's probably why that will get triggered so intensely. Because this ain't the first goddamn lifetime y'all have tried to come together and do this. You know, it could have been 10 or 20 other lifetimes y'all have been meeting up and trying to figure this shit out. Now, this individual has some fucking trust issues. Oh, they got some trust issues. They done been cheated on. They done been lied to, manipulated. You know it. You know the rest. So this person's got some shit that they're dealing with. You know? So, and boy, you catching feelings with the quickness. With the quickness. Because this feels like an abnormally strong connection. Like I said, it triggers a really strong pre-birth memory because y'all have been doing this for many fucking lifetimes. So, don't let that catch you off guard. All right. Could be a Cancer for some of you. Also got Libra here. Ooh, they got that guard up. What? They got that guard up. All right. Let's look at their energy a little bit deeper. Let's see what's going on at the deepest level. Them feelings, energies, intentions. All that good shit. What's going on at the deepest level with this individual? Actually, you know what? Hang on. Let me break out a deck that I put up months ago. Good old Gilded Royale. I was going to throw this on eBay. I just never got around to it. I haven't done that this year yet, have I? Have I done that this year? Usually at least once a year I'll go through and put a big old bunch of my old used decks on eBay. I know we talked about it. I don't think we've done it this year at all. Maybe we'll save that for like Christmas. Anyway, all right. This one's behaving quite nicely. All right, let's see. What's this person's energy looking like at the deepest level? Let's get 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. Queen of Cups. King of Pentacles reversed. Ah, see? Okay. See, they feel it too. They feel it too. And if there's one thing that can trigger the hell out of a damaged person, and I don't say that condescendingly, I mean, you know, somebody that's been damaged. We've all been damaged, you know? And one thing that can trigger the hell out of you, if you've ever been at that place where you're just damaged and you ain't trying to fuck with nobody. You ever been there? Have you been there? Where you put your heart and soul into something. You fucking dedicated your life to something. You laid your life on the line for something and you got your heart fucking ripped out. You know, if you've really been there, you ain't trying to fuck with nobody. If there's one thing that will scare the shit out of you when you're in that place, it's a really, really, really strong fucking connection with somebody. Because you're like, oh God, no, not again. Oh shit. You know, it's scary. It's terrifying. So I think this connection scares them. If anything, they were probably wanting to take the road of just fucking around and playing the field, you know? Especially if you dealt with a man. Oh God, we all know women do it too, but, you know, especially if you dealt with a man. That's usually your average man's first reaction to getting his heart broke. I'm just gonna go fuck everything I can. Makes him feel better about himself. Temporarily. But, and then a connection comes along. He's getting confident. He's thinking, all right, you know what? Fuck this. I'm just going to go play the field. I ain't getting serious with nobody. Fuck this shit. I'm never falling in love again. I'm just playing games for the rest of my life. And then you run into one of these. And it's like, God damn it. No. Scares the hell out of them. Scares the hell out of them. Here's my thing, though. Is this person a bad person at the deepest level? No. However, everybody responds to pain differently. Sometimes the way people respond to pain is through anger. You know, oh, if that's what it is, then is that what it is? All right, well, you know what? I'm going to go break me some fucking hearts too. If I got to be broken like this, everybody else got to be broken too. You know, there's some people that'll do that. So I don't know if it's beneath this person to take the low road, if you know what I mean. Where they were once a good person, but now they're letting that pain destroy them. That makes sense? That's what kind of worries me about this here. Okay, all right. Let's get the advice. Let's get the advice. The advice is more important than an outcome right now. What's the advice? Communication. Be sure you establish firm-ass communication with this person. You know what? At the end of the day, in 2025, if trust isn't established, keep them at an arm's distance. Anybody, I don't care who it is. I don't care. Don't extend or offers from any unless you know you can trust them. Well, how do I know? Don't worry about how you know. Ask yourself this. Do I know if I can trust this person? If the answer is, I don't know, don't extend or accept a love offer. It's that simple. Don't try to figure it out. Oh, your head will explode trying to figure that out. Don't try to figure it out. Just tap in and ask yourself, do I know for a fact I can trust this person? Am I really confident that I can trust this person? Hey, maybe some of y'all form that connection. It's like, yeah, I can tell this person's not playing with me. I just know. I don't know how I know, but I can tell this person means business and they're not playing games. Okay. Then enter at your own risk. But if you're confused about their feelings, their intentions, or their loyalty, do not extend or accept a love offer. Let's keep it at that, because this is a very volatile situation, okay? All right, dadgummit. Let's see what's going on with the good old past person. Person from the past. What's that all about? I'm going to put them back in. Person from the past. Anything happening between Virgo and the person they dealt with in the past? If you're not here inquiring about a past person, this is not for you. My readings are not designed for cross-watchers. They are only designed for the individual looking into the specific subject that I'm reading. If you are not a Virgo who is here asking about somebody you dealt with in the past, this reading is of no relevance to you. Just to let you know. All right, let's get 3 shuffles. 1, 2, whoops, and 3. Eight of Cups. Ooh, Page of Swords, though. So I'm thinking that a conversation's gonna happen here. Yeah. Doesn't really look like it's going much of anywhere, though, honestly. Not really. Not really. Communication is being open. An open door of communication is happening. But Hangman, Temperance, 2 of Wands, doesn't really look like it's going anywhere. And with the 8 of Cups in the heart of the spread, this is a weird 8 of Cups card, but the 8 of Cups is the card of walking away. Kind of feels to me like for some reason, after a little bit of communication with this person, you're saying fuck it and walking away from this. I don't know why. Maybe some of y'all finding out about a third party. Maybe. I don't know. That's not really honestly what that feels like, but I had to throw it in there because the card came out. Okay, some of you dealing with an Aries. I also got Virgo, Sagittarius, Pisces, Aquarius. Could be fucking anybody. Those are just energies. Let me see how they feel about you. Is there any other decks I could break out? You know what? Let me break out another old ass deck. Hang on. Getting tired of these decks. What do we got here? Okay. Legacy of the Divine. Haven't used that one in weeks and weeks. What are their deepest feelings, energies, and intentions? Past person Virgo dealt with. Five of Pentacles reversed. Maybe they just want to throw a pity party. They just be wanting to throw a pity party. See if they can get you to feel sorry for them. Devil card. Okay. Yeah, I think they're up to no good. They just mainly want to know how you feel about them. I think they're kind of hoping that you still got some feelings so that they can play around with your emotions and probably get something out of you. Yeah, okay. I was hoping that it wouldn't come to that, but okay, yeah, it doesn't really look like they're up to any good. Probably just gonna see what they can get out of you. Like either a sex connection or maybe get some money off of you or something. Something. 10 of Cups reversed. I don't think they're trying to like reconcile a long-term relationship. Okay, well, hey, we got that outcome in the first spread. 8 of Cups, overall energy. Let's get the advice. What's the advice for Virgo with the past person? What's the advice? Ooh, 2 of Swords reversed. Well, whatever decision you make, you need to stand on it. You make that decision to walk away, better stand on that. Better goddamn stand on that. Devil card again. Take it as an opportunity. If there's one thing that I've learned in doing this for a living, for personal clients, most of the time, when the universe brings somebody from the past back into your life, it's to give you a chance to see them for who they really are so you can let go of it. That's you. Not always. I'd say about 75% of the time. Yeah, sometimes there's unfinished business that needs to be cleared up. That's not uncommon. About 75% of the time, when a past person makes their way back into your life in any way, shape, form, or fashion, I'm not talking about their intentions. I'm talking about the universe's intentions. The universe is like, okay, open your fucking eyes and look at them. This is who they are. This is who they were. See, one thing that the ego is terrified of. See, whenever you connect with a person, anybody in your life, you have painted a picture in your mind of who you think that person is. We're wired that way. It's natural. Now, the ego is scared to death of finding out that the picture they painted in their mind is inaccurate. You know why? Because at a really, really, really deep subconscious level, the ego knows that everything that consists of your entire worldview has to do with a composite of every picture you have ever painted in your mind in the history of your life experience. So if I have to rethink this, I'm going to have to rethink everything. I might even have to rethink my fucking self. Am I ready to receive evidence that proves that everything I believe is a lie? The ego hates that. But the ego doesn't really understand that it's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's not that big of a fucking deal. It's okay. It's okay to admit to yourself, wow, I was wrong. Wow, I was fooled. I was conned. I was manipulated. See, it's easy to manipulate someone, but it's sometimes damn near impossible to convince somebody that they've been manipulated. See what I'm saying? So when the universe shows you who this person is, accept it. Accept it. And it's okay to say, damn, I was wrong about you. Holy shit, I was wrong about you. I was wrong about our whole goddamn relationship. That's not fun to have to sit back and rethink something you put energy into, something that you put your time and your effort into, something that you had planned your whole life around. It's embarrassing to think back like, God damn, I had that whole fucking thing wrong the whole time. I'm a dumbass. I'm fucking stupid. Wow, that's painful. But it's okay. It'll hurt, but it'll pass. It'll pass. And once that passes, that'll free you up of a lot of energy. Oh, you'll do quantum leaps in vibrational evolution when you let yourself go through that. Okay? All right, y'all. I feel like those were the messages that my Virgo family needed to hear. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thanks again for tuning in and playing along. Don't forget, the information for personal readings is all down here in the description, all right? I'm out of here. I wish you love, luck, light, and prosperity on your journey. Stay blessed.